Okay, welcome back to the channel, and I want to reveal where I'm going next, and the answer is new fish. Now, probably a lot of you would have thought I'd maybe be going somewhere else, perhaps Daiwa, Guru, something like that. But no, chose to go for new fish as my new job, my new sponsor, the new brand that I'm with. For a number of reasons, it's been a really funny little time this has, because I felt in my head my time at Preston was coming to an end, purely on a personal level, nothing to do with anything like political or anything like that. It was just, I just felt like I needed a change. And I don't want to say I was going through the motions, but I was a little bit going through the motions. And you know what it's like in life when you get to that point, you just can't continue with that. I got approached, Mick and Darren Viles, who are the owners of New Fish. Mick actually interviewed me for my job when I went to Preston Innovations. He was one of the main driving forces behind getting me to Preston Innovations. Like I say, he conducted the interview. And I've had a great relationship. Obviously, we fish in the same team, the Barnsley Blacks. And I've had a great relationship with Mick for years. Probably not as close as what we are now, but we've always had like a nice friendship. And then more recently, probably start of this year, Mick was obviously chatting to me more and more with a view. He was at Preston Innovations at the time and obviously left. New Fish is an established brand that is going places. Mick obviously is now fully concentrated on it with his brother Darren, who's done a great job building it up to what it is now. But with both of their input now, it's just going to go from strength to strength. And the plans that they've shown me and the plans that they have for the business shows me that New Fish is going to be a really big player in the coming years. Got the negotiations out of the way, and I'm pleased to say that I'm joining New Fish now as the sort of content creator, whatever you want to call it, media person. And I cannot wait to get stuck in. Now, New Fish, for anyone who hasn't seen them before, it's actually a family business, but they produce loads of quality side trays, stuff like the Aqualock side tray, which is like the box style side tray, what all the feeder anglers use. Loads of keep nets, really good luggage. They do the zip elastic. They're one of the first into the hybrid elastic scene. And then they do loads of like little knickknacks that you see in shops, little stuff that perhaps you just go in and buy without even looking at the brand. New Fish do loads of that stuff. Silly little things like guy ropes for umbrellas and things like that, puller beads, all that kind of stuff. They do loads of stuff like that. Really good products that do the job really well at good prices as well. And going forward, there's massive plans in place. I'm not going to say anything more than that, but there's massive plans to produce even more stuff. It's going to be a really exciting time for New Fish. And it's so interesting for me because not only am I going to be doing the media, but obviously I'm going to be getting involved more and more with Mick, doing like product development and stuff. So that's going to be a really interesting side. I did a lot of that at Preston, but perhaps it was always just ideas. We were just driving ideas into the business, whereas this is actually going to be a really hands-on sort of way of doing things as well. So I'm really excited about that because I love doing that product development side of things. If anyone who knows me is rooted for my kit or whatever, everything I use is tinkered with in some way. It's just how I am, and I think that we can do some really good stuff together. So if you haven't seen New Fish before, I'll put a link to the New Fish channel up here, YouTube channel. I've got some good videos on there. Obviously, it's very early days. There's only a few videos on there. I'll be doing loads over the next few weeks, next few months, next few years. So New Fish is going to be a force. It's going to be an amazing journey. I can't wait to get started. I'll be bringing you loads of videos with new kit and stuff. But for now, there you go. That's where I'm heading. New Fish. Now, what's going to be interesting is going from that corporate business where it's owned by American businessmen to a family-owned business. It's going to be a totally different dynamic where you're fighting for everything. Every sale you're going to be fighting for. And that's what I wanted a bit more of in my life. I wanted a bit more of that passion and fight where it's almost like you're up against the big boys. I really wanted a bit of that. And just something different in my life. And I think New Fish is going to be so good. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to work with Darren and Mick. People I really respect. And to be able to produce fishing products that go up against the big boys and hold your own in a really challenging time and market is very hard thing to do. And New Fish is only growing. and that is testament to those two guys. So I can't wait to get started. It's going to be a brilliant, brilliant journey. I can't wait. And like I say, we're going to have the opportunity now to do loads more on this channel, loads more on the New Fish channel. So I'm really excited. And yeah, if you like this, give this channel a subscribe, because I haven't pushed this channel for a while. Give the Fisherman a subscribe if you fancy some general coarse fishing stuff. And then of course give New Fish a subscribe, because that is going to be the channel where there's going to be loads of stuff going on over the next year or so. So yeah, it's going to be a hell of a journey, and we look forward to seeing you on it.